Good evening, Black Metallurgist here. Tonight we are going to be reviewing an album by the band Sargeist, a Finnish black metal band. The album was released in 2010. It is entitled Let the Devil In. First, I will present to you some art here, representation of Sargeist. As you can tell, he's a very religious fellow, but maybe not the religion that you're thinking of, or maybe exactly the one you're thinking of. And there is a little equation that I've drawn at the bottom here that kind of unlocks the meaning of their name, kind of like the Da Vinci Code. Now, Sargeist, I believe those are German roots, Sar being coffin, like sarcophagus, and Geist being spirit, like Zeitgeist. So, Sar plus Geist, coffin, spirits. Anyway, there's that, and here we go. Like I said, they're a black metal band from Finland, and they are very old school. They are very loyal to the black metal roots. I would say along the lines of Darkthrone. If you like the pure black metal sound, this album is definitely for you, and you should check it out. I really enjoyed it. It has all the elements, and they're all in the right places. You have the tremolo picking, you have the quality, brutal drums, a wide variety in this album, as I'll show it later. You have the shrieking, grim, black metal vocals. You really get your money's worth with this album, and like I said, it's definitely true to the black metal roots of the second wave. I would definitely not lump them into the first wave, which are like those pussies from Venom. It's nothing like that at all. Getting to the guitar riffage, which is pretty high quality. A lot of the songs are very memorable just for the guitar work alone. The guitarist's name is Shoutrog. I'm probably mispronouncing that. But I would say his guitar work is probably up around the same level as an Infernus from Gorgoroth. The guitar work is high quality, very memorable. The leads are very memorable. It's just quality black metal guitarship. The drums are also excellent. The drummer's name is Horns. Of course, he's got the black metal fortress held down, but he also has some tricks up his sleeves. There's the slow tempo action of a song called Nocturnal Revelation. So rock and roll rhythms of a song called Discovering the Enshrouded Eye. And also some really cool kind of thumping sounds in Twilight Breath of Satan. Definitely worth listens to all of these songs. Vocally, the black metal vocals are spot on. He does a really great, the black metal grim shrieking, just the right cocktail amount of phlegm in the throat. The vocalist's name is Hoath Torog, and he can really deliver a lyric. He has the cadence down just right. There are certain black metal bands that I've heard that when they are delivering a lyric, even though it might be totally inscrutable without a lyric sheet, you might just hear the shrieks and howls. They deliver a lyric in such a way where they're not even really taking a breath. They're just trying to squeeze in the lyric or squeeze in the lyrics or stretch out a note, as opposed to delivering stanzas and meter and things like that. Hoath Torog, he can really deliver a lyric. His cadence is down. He knows when to deliver a stanza and when to step back and let the guitars and drums and everything else take over. He never overwhelms the music. So kudos to that. You can easily follow along with the lyric sheet. You can almost understand what he's saying, which is saying something for a black metal. He's also capable of hitting some of the death metal kind of gruff vocal fries that you hear in the title track and a song called Empire of Suffering. He can hit that register also, which is pretty cool. There's a song in there called Burning Voice of Adoration, where the music stops at the end and the vocalist is just continuing to kind of gurgle in the darkness, and I think that's really cool. It sounds like Gollum being stuck in a rear naked chokehold or something. It's just like really nasty sounding, and it's a perfect way to end the song. Also, the band is not afraid of a hook. For black metal, there's some pretty catchy stuff on here. You have the guitar lines, but you also have the delivered lyric and a hook, which is pretty cool. Lyric-wise, top-notch, very poetic, very satanic, very anti-Christian. A lot of vivid imagery, like rituals in the forest, you know, kind of reminds me of the end of that, The Last Exorcism. Spoiler alert. Just to give you some ideas of the words that are in this album: darkness, hatred, poisonous, moonlight, black oath, stench of the grave, we can all relate to that, blood soaks the black earth, ritual recitations, and then the stuff that's a little bit more heavy-handed, but I think really drives the point home. Your Jesus I despise, Hail Satan, Let the Devil In, Burnt Bible Pages, and I Worship Satan. No debate, really. Real satanic, gloomy feel in every lyric. There's a song there called Sanguine Rituals. Check out the lyrics of that. It really stands out. It's really good stuff. The only weaknesses I feel in this album, and I know everything I've said is very glowing up to this point, I would say that some of the songs, or certain parts of the songs, or portions of the songs, can seem a little like another song, and it may seem not as memorable. But those are few and far between. I think most of the songs are very well crafted, and any fan of that second wave of black metal, I think, is really going to enjoy this album. It's a great album, especially if you're a Dark Throne fan, loyalist to black metal. If you like Blaze in the Northern Sky, check it out. I give this album a 4.